Right, just Charles Hurst Yamaha. Getting a test ride on the MT-09 Tracer. So that's a bike that sort of appeals to me. So thought I'd get it on. My own Phaser 8 is in for service. So it's quite tall to get on. But there you go. Big wide bars. Long clutch. Whoa, rangy. Really low pegs. But then again, for this sort of bike, you aim to turn, that's what you want. Pegs are low and back. I'll take a trip up the motorway to Lisburn. Then round Hill Hall, maybe up towards Strumbow. A wee trip computer on. It's quite a comprehensive dash. It's got everything there. Oh, you can't see the fuel gauge. Oh no, there it is. I see it. Absolutely full of fuel. Modes are easy got at. There were 3 riding modes on standard at the moment. It's probably what you'd be normally ride. There's A, which is sport mode, and B, which is bad weather mode. So. That's grunty enough. You can hardly feel a vibe of this when it's taken over. There's not a movement. I'm getting a slight buffeting around the top of the helmet there, but now that screen's up at the highest setting. I'm sure that could be adjusted out of it. But no wind blast as such, not fighting any wind. So the 3-cylinder feels slightly more coarse than the 4. I'll say it's a lower frequency, so it's not a problem. I don't think it would get tiring over any great length of a day. But it certainly is a little more. If you're used to a 4, you will find it a little more vibey. But the bike feels comfy for the motorway, no doubt. You're not under any great pressure, wind, or we'll pull 6th and just 40 mile an hour. See how it drags away off. Plenty low down grunt. After riding litre plus bikes for years, I now don't see the point. Now that roll on from less than 40 mile an hour, the overtake on top gear was just fabulous. Bags and bags of grunt. It really does seem to be steady as a rock on the road. And so it does certainly dive. You can feel it, but as I say, it is like a trail type bike. So it's exactly what you expect. I have to say, I wouldn't be in a rush to jump for that comfort seat. It is really hard, and I can feel the pressure just on the inside of my thighs there. That it's not given. So if you were considering, I wouldn't rush for that. Seems lovely over uneven roads. The track's very straight. Comes ABS and traction control. I don't think I'll be noticing traction control today. Fueling seems lovely. No hiccups, no. A bit of damp. One serious bit of kit. I see an eco light coming on the dash. It must be when you're riding economically, and it hasn't been flashing too much there. Handling wise, it's good. It has confidence sparring. The big bars just lend for leverage. We're throwing it into a corner, and when you get it into the corner, it tracks well. It's quite confidence inspiring. As I say, I don't think I'll be troubling the ABS or the traction control today, and hopefully not the ABS. I know I have ABS in my own bike, and that I can't say it's ever kicked in. Yeah, no surging really in slow moving traffic. So the fueling's right. You feel it a little bit of hunting. But not annoyingly so. It's I think all fuel injection bikes does it a little bit. It's not one of them totally 100% at low speeds. Yeah, down to 30 mile an hour on top. Really flexible. I think those hand guards would be a Marmite thing. Well, you would love or hate. They sit way far forward. Not wonderfully listening to look at those myself, but again, reasonably effective. Yeah, I don't see really any need for the sport mode. Yeah, it's quite flickable. It's quite confidence inspiring. Yeah, it's definitely an all-rounder. I definitely think you could scare a few boys at sports bikes with this coming up behind them. You had yourself a riding it. It definitely inspires a bit of confidence. Just stepping on it and not being used to it, it's easy enough to throw about and I move across the van and shoot. The sound of a 3-cylinder is something special. Definitely sounds sweeter than a 4 and definitely sweeter than a twin. It just has the right balance of that bit of a rush that you would get from a 4 and the easy-going torque of a twin. Right, back into civilized country. It's just been good fun over the twisty stuff there. In fact, really good fun. Confidence inspiring, plenty of grunt, not having to play the gearbox. It's just one great run bike. So how would I sum the bike up? Seriously comfortable. As I say, don't go for the comfort seat. It looks as though it's worse than the original one. But the seating position with the big wide bars and the low pegs is supremely comfortable. The screen takes a fair bit of the blast off you, but it's not, let's be honest, it's not a touring screen. But it'll certainly take a lot of the blast off you. Handguards, I would like them a wee bit more minimalistic, but they'll do their job, and it's whether you love them or hate them. But I have to say, even on this cold day, that's kept a fair bit of the cold off my hands. So don't let the sunshine fool you. It's chilly enough today. The engine, stonking engine, really powerful. Anyone that's on 1,000 that wants to maybe downsize and a little bit more, you know, get away from a sports bike, would enjoy it. It has bags of go. It's a little bit raw. When you're giving it to it, it vibes a bit. But as I am now, and at this slow speed, it's lovely. But it does get a little bit harsh, a little bit raw. But it's not too bad. I've ridden a lot worse. Said 1,000 SX springs to mind. It was really vibey. Well, this isn't. This is actually okay that way. Now, looking at the fuel consumption there, it's sitting at 52.9 mile to the gallon. There's a plus 0.2 because I haven't been gentle on it there. I have been giving it some at times, so 52.9 is not too bad at all. So all in all, as a road bike package, it's a cracking package. I'll say that that's not going to have the out and out power of a sports bike, but it has enough power there to have fun, and also it's comfortable and flexible. There's no waiting for power. The power's there from where to go. As you can see, a couple of overtakes that I did in top gear was just effortless to it. So my verdict, I like it. I'll say that the only criticism, and it's not really criticism, it's a bit picky, is when you're giving it the berries, it can be a wee bit harsh. But apart from that, a cracking bike.